So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your equipment so you can start recording your own music from home. So the first thing is connecting your Midi keyboard to your laptop. Just in case you're watching this in the summer of 2024 or any time in the future, I've recorded this in December, hence why there is Christmas decorations everywhere. So this is pretty straightforward. You've got the cable from your Midi keyboard. It's a USB connection and it just goes straight into your laptop. Once it's plugged in, the Midi keyboard will light up, but you will not be able to hear anything at this point. So once you've launched Ableton Live or whatever software you're using, you'll have to go to Preferences and just make sure under Midi that the complete control is selected there. And then with audio, the output is your built-in microphone. That just means you'll be able to hear back what you're playing through the laptop. Again, at this stage, you will not be able to hear anything when you press the keys. So another thing you'll have to do is you go over here and you'll be going to Instruments, find the grand piano from the instrument rack, and I will drag this onto this channel here. And when I press the key, you can hear it. So that is you ready to record the Midi keyboard. Okay, so let's assume that you've laid down the chords from the Midi keyboard and now you want to record your vocals. You'll take that connection out first and then you will put the USB connection into the laptop from your mic. It's important here that you select an audio channel rather than Midi. So I'm going to delete that one just now. This has got my grand piano on it and this is the channel we will record on. So first thing you're going to do, again, straight to Preferences. And this time in audio, you're going to make sure that the input and output is correct. So this time it's the Blue Yeti microphone, and whatever your mic is called, you will see it there as the drop down. Now I'm going to put the input and output as the mic, and I'll explain that in a little minute. So the next thing to do is set up your headphones, and your headphones will plug straight into the bottom of the mic here. There is a connection just there. Now this might seem really obvious to some people, but the reason you use headphones when recording is so that you can listen to your track back through the headphones and there's no other sound interfering with the microphone. So for example, I'll be listening to the piano part through here and then I'll be singing the vocals into the mic. And you really ideally need a silent room. You can't have any interference at all. Otherwise the microphone will pick that up. So just coming back to why you've selected the input and the output with the microphone, it's just so that you can hear your track back through the headphones when they're plugged into the mic. The other thing that you might want to do before you start recording, this is just a little extra thing, is rename each channel so that they're not just all called audio or Midi. I've just changed that one to lead vocal. You will probably do 4 or 5 takes of your vocal and then you can choose which one you like the best. So now I'll show you how to set up your studio monitors so that you can listen back to your track. So with these speakers, they come with 2 cables for each speaker. This is the main power cable. It's quite self-explanatory, it just goes in there. And then the main plug just plugs into the wall or into your extension cable. This second cable just goes into the input here. And then that cable is going to go into your audio interface. And there's a right and a left here. So in this case, that was the left speaker that I set up there. The audio interface has a USB connection which will go back into your laptop. And once that's connected, this light should be green here. And same thing again, come back to Preferences. So you'll see here it says no device at the moment. Scarlett Solo, that is the name of the interface, so we want to select that. Same again, input and output will be the same. I just quickly recorded a few piano chords there so that you can hear. Then once you press play on here, you'll be able to hear these chords coming through the speaker. And you can adjust the volume here on the interface. Obviously I've not set up the right hand speaker yet, but you would just do exactly the same thing. Put the power cable in, put your lead in, and put the right hand lead into the input here. Just another little thing to add, when you do pull the leads out, make sure you turn the volume right down. Always gives me a bit of a fright. And turn the power off before you disconnect the cables. When it comes to mixing your tracks, you will use your headphones for the majority of that. So you can plug these straight into your laptop on the side there, or you can screw that on there and you can go through the interface instead. The quality, the overall sound quality is probably better through the interface. So that is it for this video. I hope that gives you a better idea of how to set up your equipment, and if you have any questions at all, just pop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And good luck with getting started, and I'll see you in the next video.